How to edit faster on keyboard. Okay. So there's two basic abilities you'll need to know. One, single tiles. And two, being able to move and edit at the same time. Start off with double tile, like multiple tile edits, not just single, multiple tiles. Now, how you could practice this? Whenever you place a cone, practice doing that, resetting it. So like practice running forward and editing the cone and resetting it. With scroll, it's pretty easy. Now, the next one is place the cone right there. You should be able to go at least 10 be able to do 10 of these. Next move you want to know is, once you get that done, you should be able to do this. You should be able to do that for a consistent time. Practice it until you get consistently down. And then you should be able to start a free build. Just like, start off simple. Do something like that, maybe do some triple edits. Practice your triple edits. Quad edits. You want to get quad edits down. To be fast, you gotta have quad edits down. So the best way to do quad edits is probably, what I like to do is edit like this, floor and cone, edit like that, and do that. And a way to practice this is to just like hold forward down, stop once you edit cone, stop once, double edit those, place a wall, edit the wall. Just kind of practice that. Until you get that down. And then what you want to do when you think you have that motion down, you want to try to run through it. So with that, what you're doing is you're forcing yourself to learn the muscle memory of the move. What you want to learn is the single tiles. People want to show off to their friends, be like, they just want to have a good sing time. They want to be able to make build. No, for single tiles, because there's multiple ways you can do this. I'm going to show you the first and simple way. Learning the click down. Normal single binds. Try to keep it at 1 HP, at the same time go slow. And then once you get it slow down, go a little faster. Once you get there, go even faster. And just keep fasting yourself, making yourself go faster with it. Next way to do this. If you want what I do, any 2 keybind things. So like building edit, I have as F, and select building it, I have as G. So what I do is I'd hit F, G, F, G, F, G. That's how I do it. Now, to prove there's no macro, F, G, 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 F, G. There's no macro. It's just simple as that. Okay, how to edit faster on controller. When you just spam edit normally, it's not as responsive. Controller is never as responsive as keyboard and mouse is. Even on console, it's not quite as responsive, in my personal opinion. First method I want to show you is drag editing. Where you have to actually, for this, my best practice is I'm a claw player, so my best practice is to just click my edit button, drag 2 tiles over here, confirm it, reset. So it's just like this. That gets used to multiple tiles and resetting, because resetting you don't have scroll wheel, so resetting is going to be a tough one. I have a little secret for controllers that boosts your input delay and how responsive your controller is to your PC. Now, with this method, I just want to advise you that this thing comes with macros. I do not support any use of macros. Macros is something, it's not bannable, but it's something you should not use in a game or to use an advantage against another player. Software I want to show you is called anti-micro. And now it might sound like macro, but it's not all used for macros. Actually, some of the big controller players, like I'm pretty sure Chronic Slam uses anti-micro, and the reason why is because it actually lowers your input delay. So let me show you the program. This is anti-micro. Now what anti-micro does is it's like another thing for controller. So if I were to move my left stick, as you can see, it is moving my left stick. Now I'm not going to show how to set up macros with this. I'll show you how to reduce your input delay. Now, how you do it is you go to each one of these buttons, okay? So, as you might see or something like that, let's say I want to make my edit button. So, my edit button, I click on my controller, my edit button. As you can see, it pop up blue. I click that, go to advanced, go to turbo, click enable. It should be disabled, and it should be like somewhere up there, and it'll be disabled. Enable it and put it down there. That makes it so your input delay is lower. Now I do that for everything. Of these to the lowest you can do. Now I have heard some people say that you cannot make the sticks have lower input delay, but I found the way you can. So when you click on the sticks, you want to go to no key. You want to go to advanced and then turbo, and as the same thing, go down. Do not mess with any of this stuff. This stuff is none of concern. And then that's how you reduce the delay on sticks for when they move around. And all you have to do is, I would suggest saving it and then minimize it. And it it just runs in the background of your game. That's it. You can use all these methods. Now you can use the method like the Y and B method, where you just spam Y and B with your 2 fingers, or the RB and LT method, or LT or something like that. Any method, the bumper methods, anything like that you can use. Now the problem with that is that you have to go in there, change your binds, and then come back and then edit, go back again, change your binds. By the time then, if you wanted to pull out like a quick edit, like in a Zone Wars map, you wouldn't have time. Or let's say you just want to pull a quick edit out. Now it's cool to show off, maybe for a video, you can do that. But you want to learn how to edit. Like if you were to walk and want to stop real quick and edit, then you have the free option of not having to go into your settings and take the minute to change that. It just takes too long, unless you use a controller remapper. Now this is what I was going to go on about. Anti-micro allows you to remap your buttons on your controller to either keys or other buttons on the controller. So like, let's say you want to build that, you can just go in there and switch your profile real quick. Super simple how to switch your profile. You just go in there and click a new profile.